Welcome to another box opening with Avram and Donovan at Adventures in Comics and Games. What are we doing today, Donovan?
We are opening up a box of Modern Horizons 2 Draft Boosters. The last two that we opened was pretty good. So I'm hoping that we continue the trend of awesome boxes.
Oh yeah, no, this is an awesome set. And honestly, tell you the truth, now after opening up that crimped card in there, I'm checking all the edges of the packages because I didn't realize that one was crimped until I opened it up, and it opened really easy. And that sometimes the wrapper, you can actually see a gap in it. And I didn't even know until I opened it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. It's not every day you see a crimp or a misprint open on camera. So.
Yeah, and a
Yeah.
playable rare. That's actually kind of scarce. But let's get into this. This is such an amazing set. Never get tired of seeing it.
Charma, and we start off with the flow rare.
Wow,
Sylvan Anthem, pretty sweet.
that's awesome. So they just we opened up so many double rare packs or
Yeah,
some
it's
form
pretty
of
common.
double,
Feels.
triple. Just the value.
Yeah, there's another double rare pack. Sterling Grove and Sithas, which they go together.
That's awesome. So much fun.
I love that Enchantress is now a deck in Modern, so...
I I, I might want to build one just because I used to play one back in the day to do fun tricks with drawing cards and just doing some things that you just really it's almost like a combo deck, but it's more stable because it's not as disruptible with the exception of destroy all enchantments and then hey, okay, fair enough, you know.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
Saga.
nice. What did this thing, was it
About
2025?
Yeah, about
That's
25.
wonderful. So why is this seeing so much play? Is it just because it's a land and it goes in stuff? Anything?
So it's a land, and it can grab, like, Mishra's Bauble and Shadow Sphere. Those are the common ones that people are playing. So, like, for Modern specifically, the cards that can be grabbed that people are commonly playing are Mishra's Bauble, Shadow Sphere, some of the Spell Bombs, like Nihil and, oh my god, what the, Aether. Oh, Patriarch Spitting, pretty good. And we got the Sword of Hearth and Helm.
Nice. We've opened up a couple of those already.
Yeah.
The efficiency on the swords are so great. There's a lot of creatures that are very stable and hard to get rid of, and then just keep coming out, but they're small. But once they pick up a stick, it's well, it's on.
Yes, Chitter Spitter. Next Squirrel Turtle.
Hey, when you want to get squirrely. All right, what do we got here? We've got Karmic Guide. I still think this is on my watch list to buy like 500 of them because they're selling for so low right now. If they don't see a reprint in a while, they're going to be, minimum a few bucks in a year or two.
We'll probably go back up to like $2-3.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even looking for, huge gains in that kind of area. When you're buying Magic, as a collection that you want to search for certain things and build certain things, long term you're building value that way. But if you're looking for an investment, we don't talk a lot about the investment. We did in the last two box openings of this, in the sense that this isn't going to see print forever. The value is amazing. The value is going to go up as once it stops seeing print, the prices are going to go back up. Karmic Guide is a good example. At what about these, like 50 cents
like
each?
50 cents,
Pick
cheap.
up 20 of them for $10. And if it goes up to $2 in a year, you've just got 4 times your money back. Now, we don't know, when things are going to get reprinted or how often, but also, if it isn't something that sees play all the time in every deck, it probably isn't going to see reprints all the time. Because they really are trying to fill the needs in the marketplace. It's not just about let's reprint the expensive stuff and ruin people's collections, like Imperial Recruiter. It's actually about I want to play Legacy and be able to actually build the deck. I watched a video of.
It's also really good. Well,
Oh, nice. Nice. What is that one going
I think it's
for?
around 28.
Wow. So an Imperial Recruiter is down to what?
It's like 10.
Okay, so $38 pack, not counting the uncommons and
And the
commons.
Dothi Voidwalker is about $8. The Unmarked Grade is a couple bucks.
Wow, we've got boxes. The other day, I misspoke. I said $119.99. It's actually $219.99. Oh, Magus of the Bridge. This is what it really looks like, isn't it? With the blurred
Oh
gold
yeah,
and
that's
everything. The sketch.
yeah. That's the showcase. So it's like
Oh, the sketch. Sorry,
it's
the showcase.
the showcase of art, like sketch versions of the cards, not foil. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. But anyways, what I was saying is the box price is $219.99, which is still pretty good considering like the things we're getting. I was thinking Commander
Yeah.
Legends.
Oh, that's what. Okay, that's like,
This is Modern Horizons 2,
yeah.
and so that was my mistake on that. But
Also, was
anyway,
cool the Dragon Age channel. That's like a $5 common.
nice. So I was telling the story about the Imperial Recruiter. I was watching the results of a legacy tournament unfolding from a major
That's cool.
tournament
Yeah, nice.
series back east. And the dominant deck at the time of the tournament, they did a deck video and an interview. It was an Imperial Recruiter deck.
Mm-hmm.
And the first question was, what made you decide to play this deck today? The immediate answer was, because I knew two different of my friends were going to be here, and I could borrow two Imperial Recruiters each from the two of them so I could play the deck. And I just started laughing because I'm like, how crazy is it when the whole reason why a deck doesn't see play is because people just literally cannot get the cards?
Yeah.
That could be because they don't exist, they haven't been printed enough, or they're just out of price range.
I mean, that definitely makes sense with like Imperial Recruiter because it used to be only P through K and Judge promo, but like,
Yeah.
that's just as expensive.
And yeah, and that deck he played all was based around Recurring Nightmare, which is an older Exodus rare.
Jesus, yeah.
And I looked at the price of Recurring Nightmare at that time. I'm like, how is it this low when it literally is the engine for the deck along with Imperial Recruiter, which was, hundreds of dollars a piece at the time. And then I realized that the same problem happened with Recurring Nightmare. The value was low because people couldn't get the cards to play the deck, so there wasn't enough demand for Recurring Nightmare to go up in value. If you follow the logic on that, oh, nice.
Charlotte's Agent Old Border.
Is that's very real, is if people aren't playing it, it's not going to be worth as much. But as soon as they can play it, and everybody wants 4 copies of each, guess what? For one-time printing, old school card like that, guess what's going to happen to the price? Well, it's going to go through the roof. And for an investment side of things, let's not forget, you need to be able to afford to play this game.
Yeah.
And a little bit of investing at the right time
will help with that.
And along those
like
lines,
right now,
yeah, go ahead.
Getting all the fetch lands from the Modern Horizons 2.
Yeah.
It's like the time to stock up and buy your playsets.
Yeah.
They're probably the man, that's pretty sweet. Like right now is definitely the time to buy your playsets or even more than playsets of the fetch lands from Modern Horizons 2. I mean, Misty Rainforest is like $35, which is like the lowest it's been in
10 years.
Yeah. I mean,
Marsh Flats.
It's $18.
That's so affordable.
Half the price it was.
And it'll go back up. It'll go back up because so many new people are getting into the game. There's so many fun ways to play. Commander/EDH is the saving grace of this game long term because nothing rotates. You can just keep your decks and keep playing with the same people and having fun. And that's what this game is about, is playing and having fun and collecting the things that you want. Another double rare pack. This is amazing. So, on top of investing and value and everything like that, don't forget that if you need to get the new stuff and you don't necessarily have the budget to pay cash, we take trade-ins, we buy collections, we can bring in a whole deck, if it's decent playable stuff.
Small, we want it all.
Thank you. Yeah, well said. Oh, no crimp on that one this time.
Is there a crimp on that
but 2 rares again.
Actually, I think
3 because of this is just so much fun to open these. And it's not just because, oh, look, I opened value. It's exciting. Literally,
the playability.
The playability is why it's exciting and valued. And so we just want to keep supporting the community. Remember, just come on by, check us out at adventuresON.com. In-store pickup options. We can mail it to you. We don't charge much for shipping.
Yep.
If we do need to mail it, and we send out hundreds of packages a week and thousands a month quite regularly, so we know what we're doing. Cernorb, such an amazing reprint. Hey, what was this card name again?
Oh,
The
Asmore Randa Spectacular. I can't say it. I've tried
It's okay.
so
And
many
yes, for
times.
those of you who don't know, that is one name without spaces that goes across the entire top of the card.
I've tried so many times to say that card's name, and I get like halfway and then just forget how to speak English. So
Oh, it's difficult. Don't worry about it. I'm just playing. It's fun. We're just getting through this box pretty quick. And anything else you want to say about our tournaments or
so we have Modern on Tuesdays at 6:30. We're bringing back Standard on Wednesdays at 6:30, along with our usual draft at 6:30 on Wednesdays. Um, and then our EDH Open Play is Saturday, basically from like
every day?
yeah
But
every Saturday. I mean every day, but like our we get a lot of people in on Saturday morning through
like
like
20,
evening.
30 people
Yeah,
sometimes.
on
It's
average we're getting like in the 20 to 30 range from like 11 to like 6ish. So, and also we have tournaments for like we have tournaments for Digimon, we have tournaments for Pokemon, tournaments for Yu-Gi-Oh. We got a little bit of everything for everyone. So we definitely can. Also, if you're a new game and you're looking for like tournament support, contact us. And if there's enough people, we'd love to support it. Just drop us a message on social media,
let us know which
Facebook.
days and times people are available. Once we get enough to get it started, they'll keep coming.
Yeah. Let's see what's in that pack. General Pharaoh. Quite interesting.
Hexproof from Monocolored. 3/1. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 4/4 red and white Golem artifact creature token. Wow.
Yeah, there is
4/4 token generator that can't be spot removaled by a monocolor. That's actually pretty difficult to kill.
yeah,
This
can't
is
be targeted by
beautiful.
path.
Break the ice.
That card, that general was seen play in
Wow.
a Cascade deck. So you cascade into a bunch of things to get a bunch of golems. Because they're all
Break the
multicolored
ice. I could see that as a sideboard card in Modern
for Tron.
against Tron
Yeah, against Tron.
and or mirror match. Obviously you have to have black for that, but not a lot of Tron decks play back. Last I checked.
Yep.
Chatterfang, Squirrel
Chatterfang.
General.
I love that card.
Getting so many multiple rare packs. Great value.
It feels like every other pack is a multi-rare pack. It kind of feels like that's how it evens out too.
Gorilla Shaman, another great reprint.
Priest of Felritz is another card. It's not super expensive, it's like $3-4, but the card's really good.
Yeah, if it's already $3 to $4, that's just going to go up as people continue to figure out new things to do with them, which is part of the fun of this game. Just so neat to see them continually adding more flavor.
Ooh, Noble Hierarch.
Such a good card. Exalted is hilarious.
Yeah.
I had somebody Wrath of God when I only had a Bird of Paradise in play and no cards in my hand. And I was like, why so much love for the bird? I mean hate. And he said, well, I know you're playing Noble Hierarch, Exalted 1. And if you draw that right now, I'm at 1, I'm dead, I lose the game. And I drew Noble Hierarch. And I was like, you know what? Good call. But when somebody respects a Bird of Paradise like that, you gotta give them props,
Yeah. I think it's a really good reprint too.
Yes. Bone Shredder, Glimpse of Tomorrow. This is last pack. What are we gonna get? You wanna call it?
A Misty Rainforest. Or a Ragavan. That'd be sweet.
Dakon, Shadow Slayer.
Overall, pretty good box. We got a lot of mythics actually.
Yeah.
Like that was more than the average, I think. Usually you average like 6, I think, in a box of 36 packs. It's like 6 or 7. I think we pulled like 8.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. It's
okay. It was a good box.
Yeah.
But thanks you so much for joining us today, and stay tuned for more videos.
And make sure to like and subscribe and share it with your friends.